Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you today about the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator Kit, available at RevZilla.com. If you're watching this video right now, chances are you are looking for an aesthetic upgrade to your late model sport bike. You probably have the stock, big, bulky rear fender on there, you don't like the way it looks, and you want to put something on that's a little bit more sleek. Yoshimura has you covered. They've got different Fender Eliminator kits for all kinds of bikes, mostly late model sport bikes. So make sure you're using the bike finder to find the kit that's going to work for your particular motorcycle. Now, with that being said, as long as you have the kit that's right for your bike, installation is pretty much going to be a breeze. A 1 out of 3 on our Beard scale of difficulty for installation. What that means is that you're going to pretty much be able to knock this out on a Saturday afternoon for about an hour to 2 hours, depending on your level of experience. But we're going to talk more about installation later. What I want to talk about right now is the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator Kit specifically, and how it sets itself apart from other kits out in the market. Yoshimura is a name synonymous with quality. They've been making high-end exhausts, both full system and slip-on, for the past 30 to 40 years in the motorcycling industry. They know what they're doing, and they're now taking that high level of quality and attention to detail, and they're applying it to their accessory line. So what I have in front of me is a Fender Eliminator Kit. And they're going to have a very high attention to detail on a piece that's pretty much not going to be seen. It's going to stick up underneath the bottom of your motorcycle, but that doesn't stop them from giving you a quality product. When we talk about quality, a lot of this is going to go into the components. I want to flip this upside down. Yoshimura uses an anodized steel. And what this means, unlike powder coating where you're going to have one point where it's hanging on a hanger, there's always going to be some point where it's blemished. The anodized coating that they use is absolutely flawless, and the quality shows. It's going to be a 4-piece design. So you're going to have this one main backbone that's going to attach to your motorcycle. You're going to have a top spine that runs across the top, and then you're going to have these 2 brackets that mount off the side. So there is a little bit of light assembly required, and one of the things that this is going to mean for you is that your license plate is going to act as the frame and the spine of this whole unit. So, if you do not use the little license plate bracket that they give you, and it's a really nice aluminum bracket, but if you decide not to use this, you need to still make sure that you're using all 4 bolts to actually mount your license plate. If not, you're going to see there's a little bit of flex here, and it's not going to be ultimately secure. So just make sure you use all 4 bolts. Again, your license plate is part of the actual design of this unit. It's going to reuse your OEM design turn signals, so it's not going to have any heavy lifting as far as that's concerned. You take your old ones off and just bolt them right onto here. It's going to bolt right up, again, making installation a breeze. The only other thing I want to point out is going to be the light bar up top. It's going to replace your incandescent bulb with 4 LED bulbs that almost never burn out. So pretty much once you install this, it's going to be maintenance free. There's really nothing else you have to do. The light bar is going to be the heaviest lift when we're talking about installation, so let's get into that. Yoshimura gives you a Fender Eliminator Kit that's super easy, right out of the box, very clear instructions, but there is going to be a light electrical lift with this. On our Beard scale of difficulty for installation, it is a 1 out of 3, but keep in mind if you've never done electrical work before, it's not a hard sell, but just take your time, follow the instructions, and they're going to include all the components that you need, including these little butt connectors. So all you have to do is snip the wires, stick it in, clamp them down, and you're good to go. There's no soldering or anything like that involved. The only fault that I really have with the Yoshimura kit is they don't include any heat shrink wrap. So when you're installing this kit, make sure if you don't have any heat shrink wrap in your toolbox to at least have a little bit of electrical tape handy, and you're going to want to wrap up the electrical connections. Ultimately, I think Yoshimura gives you a great product. The quality is through the roof. Even on a part that you're really not going to see, it's going to be tucked up underneath your motorcycle. With that being said, there's other opinions in town. So do me a favor right now and click below. Read what other riders are saying about the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator kits they have on their bike, whether they like it, whether they don't like it, how they felt installation went. And if you have a Yosh kit on your bike, give us your comments, give us your feedback. We'd love to hear what you have to say, and so would everyone else out there on the internet. If you have more questions for us specifically, give us a call, 877-792-9455. We'll get you on the phone with a Gear Geek. And if you just don't like talking on the phone, shoot us an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this conversation on the Yoshimura Fender Eliminator Kit. I'm Spurgeon. Enjoy the ride.